This is Tackle Warehouse First Look live at ICAST 2023 in the Evergreen booth. And joining me, who else would it be? Mr. Brett Hite, Mr. Evergreen, Mr. Brett Hite, here to tell us about a brand new series of your combat sticks.
Yeah, we revamped the old combat series stick that all you guys love, you know, had the camo EVA
Right.
foam grips. But what's crazy is we launched that line maybe 5-6 years ago, and the rod, it just how they evolve and the materials that you can use. So we have all the same actions that you guys have always loved, but we filled in a bunch more. We have a total of 16 actions, and just how much lighter they are from the old one. It's just amazing, the evolution in rod construction.
Yeah, switched up the cosmetics a little bit, I can see, as well as the model editions. Any key model editions that you wanted?
Yeah, so one in your hand is a 710 glass crankbait rod. It just has a nice long handle, so you can really cast it well, not be fatigued, but it's light for a 710 glass rod. That's, you know, the fatigue of throwing a big heavy glass rod for a 710 big crankbait. At the end of the day, you've been throwing that thing. If it's heavy, you feel it at the end of the day. The other one is one that I really like. This is a 7.7 medium heavy. It's like a moving versatile rod. You could, but it's a graphite rod.
Yeah.
So it's super light. I like throwing a buzz bait or a spinner bait on it and really get a lot of distance out of it. And of course, we're going to have the 7.3 heavy action glass rod, which you guys all love for the jackhammer rod.
Yeah. I think if there's one person that folks are going to take their advice on a jackhammer rod, it's probably going to be yours. I also noticed that the hang tags here have some specific recommendations for evergreen baits to throw on these great new rods.
Sure, yeah. I mean, we kind of try to lead you down the right rabbit hole, you know, but sometimes, like on some moving baits, we like to say like a moving versatile, so because what you might like to throw a crankbait on might be different than what I do, but we're going to try to lead you right down the right direction.
Sure. And you know, you're so often pinned as the vibrating jig guy, but you know, really looking through your career, you've done great on finesse fishing. You've done good on hard baits. Like you're such a versatile angler, and you've been able to really help create a very versatile line of these new Evergreen combat sticks. So thank you for taking us through these.
Yeah, I appreciate it. And like I said, we got Fuji guides, Fuji reel seat, and then of course the black EVA foam instead of camo. Just a real slick thing. And the other cool thing about the spinning rod here that we did, that's kind of unique, is you have a bait keeper here where you can put your line under it, or your hook here. But then for a drop shot, normally when you put the sleeve on, if you have the bait keeper here, your hook gets caught up in the sleeve. So we did another drop shot keeper down here at the bottom, so you can put your weight in there and not get it messed up in the sleeve.
Very cool. Yeah, you know, that can be one of the most frustrating things.
You gotta pull it out.
Where do I put my drop? And you know, the drop shot is something that almost everyone has on their deck like 12 months of the year.
Exactly,
right?
It's so versatile.
The less tangles, the better. No detail left unturned. Great models, great actions, great, beautiful, understated Japanese-inspired cosmetics.
Exactly, yeah, I was gonna say that's all JDM inspired. All our engineers from Evergreen have done an outstanding job on these rods.
Awesome. These are Brett Hite's brand new, beautiful Evergreen combat sticks, spinning, casting. How many models again?
16 models.
16 models available for pre-order now at tacklewarehouse.com. Up next, there's something, maybe the one item I was most excited to talk about with Mr. Hite today, or anybody on this show floor. I saw this rod about 4 months ago. And I don't think I was supposed to tell the rest of the office about it, but I was so excited, I kicked in the conference door and went out and showed the whole office, and our sales managers were going, wait, you're not supposed to show those guys. But I was just that excited about this brand new vibrating jig. It's an ultra premium vibrating jig. You have made this exactly to your specs, exactly how you want it. This is a brand new Evergreen Super Combat stick. Tell us all about this model.
So we really wanted to come out with a high-end rod, and we have a bunch of new technology in this rod. It is part glass, but we use low modulus graphite which gives you that parabolic action that normally you can't get out of graphite. So it's kind of a new technology to use that glass and the low modulus graphite, which makes the rod light and more sensitive than just a solid glass rod. We're using a super sexy reel seat. This really unique reel seat feels really good in your hand. Your fingers sit right on the side of the blank here. And we're using a carbon fiber grips on these on top and bottom, which obviously makes the rod a lot lighter, but a lot more sensitive. You feel that vibration through those carbon fiber. Fuji titanium guides, all premium products, matte finish with a sexy red, and then all the matte carbon fiber. It's just the perfect, balanced, ultimate jackhammer rod.
It's a gorgeous rod. The action is perfect. It's so light in your hand, and it's only available in limited numbers. Isn't that right?
It is, yeah. We got limited numbers on them, and you better get them quick, because they're a hard rod to make just because of the technology and all the components. So you better get them while you can.
So these are available for pre-order now at tacklewarehouse.com. They're going to be available for purchase here just in the next couple of weeks. So keep an eye on that and get them now, because when they're gone, they're gone. And I think I'll be picking one up myself. This is truly a gorgeous rod. Form, function, beauty, design. I can't say enough about this rod. It's
a JDM rod at its finest.
Yeah.
It really is. And you never know, there might be more red rods to come.
All right, looking forward to it. Really excited about this piece. Again, that's the Evergreen Super Combat Stick Jackhammer Special, right?
That's right.
And it's available for pre-order, like I said, and it'll be shipping here just in a couple of weeks. Check it out at tacklewarehouse.com. With that, we'll say goodbye to Mr. Brett Hite. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Joining me next in the Evergreen booth is Mr. Justin Kerr, Western hammer and versatile angler, telling us about a really interesting new bait here. This is the bow worm, right?
Yes.
Tell us all about this guy.
So this is an 8-inch bait. It's very unique. Obviously, it's super thin. Finesse fishing, I love finesse fishing, and this is an awesome bait. I mean, the action's incredible. There's a whole bunch of different ways you can fish it. We've been messing around for a couple months now with it, and it's caught a lot of big fish. It's just something on a super finesse body of water. With the amount of action it has, it just gets bit.
You know, I've seen some video of this in the water. I've gotten a chance to hold one, but I haven't gotten a chance to fish one yet. And my first thought was, this is really interesting. It's a long worm. It's so skinny, but rigging is going to be a challenge, right?
Right. And there's, obviously the hook size does matter. It's super finesse, and I've been using a size 2 drop shot in it a lot. That's what I've been doing mostly, and having a lot of success with it. And it is scented, so that helps out. And I think being a big worm, being an 8-inch worm, and since it is so narrow, it allows it to have a lot more action.
Yeah. So I mean, your typical shaky head or something's not going to cut it here.
No.
So it sounds like you're drop shotting this, maybe wacky rigging it a little bit.
Yeah, and a little ball head like that.
Okay. Interesting.
Works really good and weightless.
Yeah, weightless.
Yes.
And just shaking that thing, light line.
Light line. I've been using
tackle.
6 and 8 pound test. It has the best action for it. So, like I said, I've been mostly drop shotting with it on the Colorado River, and I'm running a pretty good sized leader, and I've been catching a lot of fish with it. So.
This is one of those baits that I just know once guys, it's different enough that it's going to take a while for guys to really figure out what to do with it.
Yes.
Excited to see what the potential is of this bait. Again, this is the brand new Evergreen bow worm, and it's available for pre-order now at tacklewarehouse.com. Justin, thank you so much for telling us all about it. And that's it from the Evergreen booth at Tackle Warehouse. First Look Live at ICAST 2023.